When Colin Kaepernick started his protest, he said he wanted to bring attention to social injustice and give a voice to those who didn't have one. Earlier today, I spoke with two high school head coaches, Terry Tucker at San Ysidro and Charles James at San Diego, to get their take on Brees and Kaepernick.
I don't think that's the right opinion to take. Hopefully you would think he was a little bit more learned on what's going on right now in the world. But I guess it just shows just because you're a quarterback doesn't make you authority on anything relevant or irrelevant. You know, he's going to have his own opinion on it. I don't personally agree with it. I'm a military guy. I served for my country. You know, I fought for my country. I left my family for my country. You know, regardless if I thought it was right, wrong, or what the cause was. They said, go fight. I went and fought. And a lot of brave men and women did the same thing. So my take on it is I didn't look at it like I was being disrespected as a service member. I didn't look at it like the American flag was being disrespected. I looked at it like this young man who's making millions of dollars felt so strongly about something that he was willing to put himself on the line and take a knee with dog on it, take that knee, and I'm with you.
We just need a lot of understanding right now in this world of what's going on. And I think, you know, from all the outside distractions of what's going on, I think we're losing touch of what is the cause. What are we doing this for? What are we taking knees for? What are we protesting for? And that's the main thing right now. It's not about the flag or anything like that. Like my personal opinion, you know, I have family that served in the military, Navy and Army, you know, and you know, I know what they were fighting for, and I appreciate everybody that's fighting for our country. But you know, people are losing lives right now, and that's what this whole thing is about. It's, you know, it's just, you know, being a human being, basically.
A very good point. Coach Tucker has spent 15 years coaching basketball in San Diego, the last 11 at San Ysidro, and he has one of the top teams in the county in large part because of Mikey Williams, a sophomore to be who set the section single game scoring record last season. Williams has quickly become one of the most popular athletes in the San Diego area with more than 40,000 followers on Twitter. He's not even old enough to drive yet. So I asked Coach Tucker the message he tries to send to Williams and the rest of his players during this time.
This is our situation on a daily basis. So my message doesn't change. My message is always the same. Hey, if you want to be successful in life, you've got to go out and you've got to earn it. Nobody's going to give you anything, okay? We don't have to talk about, oh man, that's terrible what those police did. We are living it right here in San Ysidro. You know, I'm blessed to have been here a long time now. I've been here 15 years. But my first 3, 4, 5 years, I didn't have the beautiful blue van that said San Ysidro on it and everybody knew who I was. We were just jumping in a regular van. And if I can remember a time when we jumped in the van, I had some Hispanic young men who lived right next to the van. We're driving, it's like 8 kids in there, obviously, because I'm dropping everybody off. And Border Patrol pulls up and stops me. And there was no need for Border Patrol to stop me. But they did, because why is this van with all these Hispanic kids and these black kids over here by the border? And so I have to explain why I'm doing what every other person in America is doing, driving some kids around to and from an event. I've been that guy that was, and I had my kids with me when I was over near East San Diego coming from a basketball game at night during the summer, and the police pulled me out of my car and cuffed me, and those poor 15, 16, 17-year-olds are sitting in the car, and I'm yelling, hey, I'm a basketball coach. And the police lady's yelling at me, put your hands up. I'm not going to die out here. And she's got her gun out. Either guys have their gun out. You'd have thought I robbed a bank. So these are things that's our life. And so it's just funny to me that when people that aren't used to seeing these things, aren't used to going to these things, they say, oh, what do you tell them during these situations? During what situation? This is our life in the United States of America. So my message is always get out there. Don't be ashamed or be prideful in who you are. If you're a Hispanic, be proud to be a Hispanic. If you're Black, be proud to be a Black. Stand up for yourself in any and all situations. achieve something in the classroom so you can maybe have a voice to make a difference. So my conversations with Mikey are even more so he has a huge way to make change. He really does. He has a huge voice. He's probably one of the hugest voices of any African American in America right now, just off of some basketball, which is kind of ridiculous. But Mikey is such a great person. He understands these things. We talk about these things. His dad talks about these things. And so when he came out and he put that one little tweet out there, it actually touched people. It made people, once again, uncomfortable. And you know, he came to San Ysidro was to say he won't go to an all-black college.
The HBCU in Williams' tweet stands for Historically Black Colleges and Universities, and they include colleges like Tennessee State, Grambling State, and Howard, all of which have offered Williams scholarships so far.